Gonna go for a run. Are you coming to Stroop at the weekend? Right, I want some questions here. As I said, I appreciate the love hearts. It's time to get answering. We've got 19,000 people here. We need to entertain. Connor does love a bowl of cereal, to be fair, don't you, Cons? What's your favourite cereal, Connor? Cookie crisp. I do love a good, I like a honey nut Cheerio myself. Honey oat, I mean. Whatever it's called, sorry. How did you enjoy playing Jones Beach? Love Jones Beach. I remember how, like, having some good shows there over the years, and then when I played it the last time, we got there and it was flooded, so I think a lot of the people down the front probably had to wear wellies. But yeah, what's it too? It was a great night, and it was my birthday, so we had a bit of a party afterwards. They gave me a cake and all that stuff. Do I remember the Cincinnati show? I can't forget it. Honestly, it was amazing. Yeah, I had like some, obviously, every night. I'm just one of those people that just enjoys it all the time. Some nights are just, you know, I don't know, maybe it's mood. You're depending on your mood, and then you go, like, the crowd just get you going or whatever. And I remember Cincinnati. If I'm not wrong, I think it's the River Bend. Is that what it's called, or something like that? I remember there was a river, so it must be called the River Bend. But I remember that show being like up there in my favourites of the whole year. Yeah, I had some good shows. There were some amazing shows last year, but I remember Cincinnati standing out to me. What do you miss most about touring? I kind of like that lifestyle. You know, going around and just because everyone's together and stuff, it's a bit of a laugh. And just getting up there every night and playing the tunes. You know, I think people might think it gets monotonous or whatever, and some people are not madly into it, the touring thing. But I really like it. I like the lifestyle of it. It's good fun. And I like to have a bit of a routine anyway. I kind of lose the plot when I don't. You know, because you get up in the morning and you go to the gym, and you know the venue is kind of like your home for the day, I guess. And you just, you know, you have to sound check at this time and dinner at that time, and it's kind of like a set in stone for the year. And it's kind of nice to have that. Because every other part of the job's quite loose. Would I swim with sharks? No, I'm fine, thanks. Fine right here. Plan for today, I think I'm going to go for a run now. Get out and about. What am I going to do tomorrow? I love to like. What are you doing today? What are you doing tomorrow? Tomorrow I'm going to. I'll be in the studio all day tomorrow, all week actually. And then, yeah, just taking it easy then for the weekend, I think. Just when you get in a bit of a swing of things now in the studio, and I kind of don't like leaving it, but yeah. Also been doing a couple of photo shoots this week, which is fun. Last week, got something really cool coming soon actually, in terms of photos for something. The questions that I get asked on this. Come on, people. Get your shit together. Ryan says, can't wait to see the new photos, new screensaver for me. Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, we need to update your screensaver. Do I watch Game of Thrones? I actually don't. Not at all. Not really into that kind of thing. But maybe I could be persuaded. The Obama statue. He's in. I think he is in storage somewhere. I'm not sure actually. Yeah, I think he is. He's been looked after somewhere anyway. He's a good man. Love a documentary. I'm just watching some of these questions, sorry. Love a good documentary. I prefer documentaries to fictional stuff. I like a good doc. Am I going to Coachella? I am not. I will be... where will I be then? I don't know. Probably the Masters. Is that when the Masters is? Ask me questions, please. TV series, favourite TV series? Probably Stranger Things. I love Stranger Things. If you could bring any figure back from the past, who would it be? Oh, I'd love to meet Frank Sinatra. Sorry, my alarm went off there. Clearly didn't plan on getting up until now. Please come back to Japan. I love Japan. That's no secret. I love it. Who's my favourite character from Stranger Things? I think 11 is just genius. The writers of that are just brilliant. And I love Millie. Millie Bobby Brown. Hello, I'm Millie Bobby Brown. She's very cute. Little Mills. Do I like watching crime investigation? Yeah, mad into crime investigation series. It also makes you feel a little bit more normal. There's some mad people out there. Has anyone got any good crime investigation ideas for series and stuff? Have I met Millie before? I have, yes. Lovely girl. Great actress too. What am I watching? Sky Sports News. Is it on the telly? They're talking about England or something like that. Yeah, there. Forensic Files, is that good, yeah? The Act. Okay, I'll keep note of this. Has anybody ever seen The Jinx? Is that what it's called? Yeah, it's amazing. That's really good. I'm waiting for a question, that's why I'm so quiet. See what happens. Yeah, have you ever met Paul McCartney? No, I've never met Paul McCartney. I'd love to sit down and chat to him. That'd be amazing. Because I remember watching, like, I think it was called 8 Days a Week, or it was like a documentary last year, and there's some unseen footage of their touring days, and I remember sitting there just going, holy moly, this, not saying, you know, Beatlemania or whatever, but just, it felt, I knew, I feel like I know a lot about that kind of madness, so it'd be interesting to chat to him about how he felt and stuff like that at the time. And also, he's an absolute legend. Reaper song. I love the one with Miguel, Lost in Your Light, I think it's called. Please come to South Australia on your next tour. I mean, as I said earlier, I'd love to, but it's just kind of like where the agent puts me out to, but I love Adelaide. I've been to Hobart as well. Favorite Taylor Swift song? I love. I remember it all too well. I remember it Love Billie Eilish, yeah, she's different gravy. She's amazing. Her lyrics are incredible. Some of the best I've heard. Yeah, I seen this article about Robbie Williams. Yeah, we were talking the other day. He was live on Instagram. I jumped in and commented on it, and he said, "Should we write together?" And I said yes, obviously, because he's a ledge. And then some newspaper wrote some article saying that we've already been in there and it went well and all of this. Was like, what? Where'd you pull that one out of? But yeah, he's busy at the minute. He's doing his Vegas residency, but it would be something that I'd love to do because, I mean, it's Robbie Williams. For God's sakes. When are you going to collab with Taylor? I'd love to collab with Taylor. There's no qualms about that. She's so talented, it's not even funny. And I'd love to sit down and write something with her, yeah. If she's up for it, I'm in. I'm so easygoing when it comes to that kind of thing. To be honest, I don't think there's enough collabing going on, really, in the world. We should all be doing it. Like, if you look back in the 70s, in the 80s and stuff, you would have, rappers jumping up with rock and roll stars and other players playing on each other's song, guitar players or whatever playing on each other's songs, and it's really cool. I think there should be more of it, to be honest. But it's just time. Our schedules are so much more intense than they used to be back in the day, and we have to get around the world and promote and tour, and so a lot of it's timing problems. But I mean, if we were all in one place, there'd be so much more of it. What am I watching on TV? Sky Sports is on, I think. Yeah. Still. I think. Still, obviously. Do you have any plan for your upcoming album? Yeah, I'm writing it, and that's as good as it's getting at the minute. It's going really well, and I got a lot done very early. Started writing it came off tour at the end of September, took October off because I had to get my sinuses done, and then I started writing in the house as I was doing that. So at the end of October, start of November, I started writing because I basically couldn't leave the house for a bit, so I started writing stuff, sitting like this. Whoa, what's that? I remember it all. Your sweet disposition, my wide gaze. Stay stories about you, routine. Talking about your past, thinking future's real. I know it's not running. There's nothing else I can do. I forget about you long enough. What's my finger range? I don't know. Some question. I get an octave and a note. 9 notes, so. When I was younger, should have known better, and I can't Some of the things that get said on this. Do I talk regularly with Julia. Yes, I do, yeah. Every other day, I suppose. She's on tour. Seems to be having a good time. Thank you for sharing your heart with us, your songs with us. I like it. And that's why it's my way of, I guess, keep my life private. I like to keep myself to myself, because I've obviously, when I was younger, it was everyone wanted to know what you were doing, so I learned how to keep my life private, and I think I've done quite a good job at it. But that's my way. When I'm writing my songs, that's my way of, I suppose, telling you how I feel in certain situations. Holy moly. What a feeling to be right. Tune that. We were talking about that yesterday. I was writing with Jamie. Scat. Where are you writing? Where do I draw my inspiration from when I'm writing? Kind of personal. A lot of the time it's personal stuff. And then other times I just kind of imagine scenarios, think about, random stuff and write it down. I wrote a song the other day that just, I literally made up the scenario on the spot, gave it a title, and just ran with the title. Or sometimes you'll write something down on your phone and it will just be like a word that will spark something in your head. And pretty simple, to be honest. But a lot of the time, like this, what I've loved about this time round is I've just been writing songs and not really like sometimes like not really overthinking it, just kind of like what I did at Slow Hands, where it's not very overthought. It was kind of like fun, and that's what music should be to me, or should be to everyone. Just like fun and don't overthink it. That's why when I get asked questions about Slow Hands, it's just like I was literally having the best time ever. We sat down, I was playing the guitar and Julian was playing the drums and Tobias was playing piano, and we just kind of had a jam, and Slow Hands happened, and then the lyrics, you just kind of stick it all together and have a bit of fun with it. And the same way a couple of tunes that I've done this time as well, just kind of just play and see what happens. So yeah. What a time, what a time, what a time for you and I. Bring back the purple pants, huh? Someone just said something to me there. Kyla MacArthur? Does the popularity ever feel like too much? Does it ever get overwhelming, or are you used to it now? Because I remember in the movie you said it never stopped. Yeah, it's kind of it's eased off a touch. I can actually walk down the street, which is quite nice. And go to places. Back in the day, you just kind of went along with it. There was nothing you could do about it. It was I mean, it was insanely fun. I mean, what 18, 19, 20-year-old wouldn't want that? It's very fun. But yeah, I remember when I was like 18 or 19, it used to kind of like frustrate me that I couldn't get out the hotel. I wanted to see all the cities that I was going to or whatever. But last year I got to see a lot more. I'm very happy with that, and I want to keep doing that because it's nice to, not be stuck in the venue or not be stuck in the hotel all the time. So I really enjoyed it. Favorite movie of all time? I love Man on Fire, Denzel Washington, great film. BBC Radio, I've just seen someone there asking me about playing our favourite 2000s bops, and BBC Radio 1 were playing like greatest hits or something yesterday, and they were playing some absolute bangers from the early 2000s, and it was very fun. I actually tweeted about it. Do you ever want to have a chill sit down with your fans and just chat? Of course, yeah. That's all I want. My manager Marco is saying hello. Ciao, Pablo. Tara doesn't want to come on the camera. She's embarrassed. Yeah, of course, that's all you want. You just want to sit down and chat to everyone without phones and the new thing now when people come to meet you is they're taking videos when they talk to you, and just want to chat. Just want to chat to you. Do you want to go for a run? All right, let's do that. She goes, I'm going to go to the gym. All right, well, that was fun. I'm going to go for a run, and I'll talk to you later. It was nice chatting to myself on the screen. It was good chatting to you. I'll keep in touch. See you later. Enjoy. What's my favourite Hosier song? I love a song called Jackie and Wilson. That's my favourite Hosier song. There's some really good tunes on the new album as well, actually. That I love. I love Movement. That's a great tune. What was my favourite school subject? Elise, I think it is. I love geography. I actually had a really good teacher. He was a good guy, Mr. Flanagan. Do a show in LA again, of course. It's my third home. Sorry, I'm trying to read all the comments. When is the second album going to be released? I don't know. I'm still writing it, and I'm not gonna stop until I get it right. So whenever that is, hopefully I can get it out this year. That would be the ideal situation, but we got time. Someone just said, "You look sick. Are you all right?" Cheers, thanks. No, I don't think I've ever been to Greece, actually. I would like to see it. I hear a lot of good things. When did I learn how to play piano? I actually don't know how to play the piano, to be honest. I just kind of get my... One second, let me get a guitar. Yeah, so I kind of taught myself how to play the piano by playing like a chord like that, and then just kind of finding the root note of that. So the root note to that would be, that's G. So I would literally go play a G chord and then find the root note. This is the guitar that I wrote and recorded the whole first album on. It's an Epiphone Texan from 1964, Paul McCartney edition. And actually the record label, apart from like maybe 3 or 4 songs, I did the whole album on this. Because Capitol Records, Steve and Ash and the guys at Capitol Records got me this as a present for signing to the label, so that's where I got this bad boy. Have you got any questions for me? Instead of me just sitting here doing this. I can just stay here and watch you. Cheers, thanks. I've got nothing to look at, so... Just watching all the... Play so long. How do you play it again? outside, so that's why I look a bit crazy. You got any questions? I appreciate the love hearts, but come on, give me a few questions. Who are my favourite country artists? Got quite a few. Country music is something that, maybe apart from Garth Brooks and Shania, maybe wasn't that big in Ireland when I was growing up. It's funny actually, because Garth Brooks could play multiple stadiums in Ireland, but apart from that, country music didn't really travel over our way. But it's something that I've obviously got into more the more time I've spent in America and hanging around Nashville and stuff. So I would say something that I've got into, yeah. So I love Maren, obviously. She's the best, and her new album is amazing. Thomas Rhett, love Thomas Rhett. He's a good friend of mine. I love Dan and Shay. How do you play it? When I taste tequila, baby, I still see like that. Love Dan and Shay. I love Lady Antebellum. Charles is a good mate of mine. I think Kelsey Ballerini's voice is amazing. Yeah, that's it really. Well, that I can think of on the spot. But I do love country music. I'm getting really into it. What about collabing with Taylor Swift? I'd love to. Taylor is, yeah, I'd just love to sit down and write with her. I'd say we write, I'd imagine we write quite similarly, in terms of the way we write. Just basic guitar and stuff. Nicky Turley, do one. Can you play Steal My Girl on the piano? I don't know if I can. The answer to that is no. What else? How did you learn to... Oh, I think I've answered that one already. Too much to ask. Waiting here for someone. Only yesterday we were on the run. Yeah, someone just noticed that I didn't go for that chorus. Yeah, it's way too early for that crap. Yeah, I can't be singing like that this time of the day. Someone said it's 4 a.m. Go to sleep then. Happy birthday, Kushi. Favourite Fleetwood Mac song? Dreams always. That's it. Alright, thank you. What's the golf course you want to play? I've been pretty lucky. I'd love to play Marion, where Justin Rose won the US Open. That's where I'd like to play. I'm going to close over the store, Tara. Tara's afraid to come on.
No, definitely not.
Thank you. Will I come to Japan in 2019? Hopefully. I'd love to. I'd love to go to the Rugby World Cup, actually. That'd be pretty cool. Bonjour, France. Any questions? No one's asking me any questions. Ask me something. When am I coming back to the Philippines? I don't know. Probably, I'd imagine, on the next tour. I don't choose where I go. My agent puts the tour together, I don't. I just tell him how many shows in a row I want to do and stuff like that. But I don't choose where I go. Would I like to collaborate with any bands? That'd be cool. I never really thought of that. What's your favourite? Are you a morning or a night person? I think you can tell I'm definitely not a morning person. I hate it. Can I sing Bohemian Rhapsody? I cannot. Do I know BTS? I obviously know of them, yes. I met them briefly at the American Music Awards. I'm back. favourite song at the moment, I'm still hooked on James Bay and Julia. Peer Pressure, what a tune that is. Current TV or movie obsession. I've been watching a lot of series on Netflix, but more documentary based. Watched the crazy Ted Bundy tapes, and I watched currently watching a big long series called Vietnam about the war. I'm excited for Stranger Things. Yeah, I seen Millie and I think Millie and a couple of the others posted a video of the trailer, so I need to have a look at that actually. I can't wait for that. It's my favourite. It's going to be hard to outdo the last series, though. To be fair. I don't know how to play it all too well.
Sweet disposition, my wife.
Love that song. Great tune. Oh, we've lost 2,000 people. It's not going well. Can you play the ukulele? I can, yeah, a little bit. Enough. For what I need it for. Why is your picture frame? It's not. There's something in it you just can't see. It's an autograph signed to me by the King, Arnold Palmer. So he gets pride in place. And there's the award that I won, the Arnold Palmer Award. And that's an Arnold Palmer book. Am I still friends with Five Sauce? I am, yeah. I seen them a couple of weeks ago, actually, in Los Angeles. What else? Anyone else got any good questions? Hit me with your best. asking me to play stuff by McFly. When am I coming back to Melbourne? I don't know. I'd love to. I was actually just talking to a few of the boys down there this morning. I'd love to come back to Melbourne. I love it. In 2020, do you plan to do a world tour? Yes, right now in my head I do. Yeah, I think I will. Actually, I know I will. Just don't know when. It's all dependent on how the album goes. Should be fun. Can I play a Shawn Mendes song? We can. What will I play? Maybe that. I won't lie to you. Has anybody been to any of Sean's shows yet? They look, the show looks amazing. I can't wait to see it. I don't know when I'm going to see it, but... I think there's a bit of a delay on the comments. Only three you better comments are coming in now. Oh my god, treat you better. Favorite Ariana Grande song? Woof. Tunes. You got some bangers, that one. One Last Time is my favorite, I think. Any other questions? So many like foreign languages. I can't answer your questions, I'm afraid. If I could, I would. Any questions? I don't know how people are so good at this. You know, people who like do this for a living and come on and like talk to a screen. I'm not very good at this. Much more of a people person.
I'm going under, and this time I feel there's no one to save me. Surely there can be a better way, it's driving me crazy. I need somebody to know, somebody to just know how it feels. It's easy to say.
What a tune. I told you all from the very start that Capaldi was it. He is it. He's an absolute legend. 4th week in a row at #1, I think. If I'm not, I think I heard that.
Now the day bleeds